पाश्चात्य देशधारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय जन्मादस्य यतोऽन्वयादितरतश्चार्थेष्वभिज्ञस्वराट् तेने ब्रह्महृदायादिकवये मुह्यन्ति यत्सूरयः तेजो वारिमृदां यथा विनिमयो यत्र त्रिसर्गो मृषा धाम्ना स्वेन सदा निरस्तकुहकं सत्यं परं धीमहि धर्म प्रोजितकैतवोऽत्र परमो निर्मत्सराणां सताम् वेद्यं वास्तवमत्र वस्तु शिवदं तापत्रयोन्मूलनम् श्रीमद्भागवते महामुनिकृते किं वा परैरीश्वरः सद्योरिद्यवरुध्यतेऽत्र कृतिभिः शुश्रूषुभिस्तत्क्षणात् निगमकल्पतरोर्गलितं फलं शुकमुखादमृताद्रवसंयुतं पिबत भागवतं रसमालयं मुहुरहो रसिका भुवि भावुकाः सवै पुंसां परो धर्मो यतो भक्तिरधोक्षजे अहैतुक्यप्रतिहताय आत्मा सुप्रसीदति वदन्ति तत्तत्त्वविदस् तत्त्वं यज्ञानमद्वयं ब्रह्मेति परमात्मेति भगवानिति शब्दते अतः पुंबेर्द्विजश्रेष्ठा वर्णाश्रमविभागशः स्वनुष्ठितस्य धर्मस्य संसिद्धिर्हरितोषणम् एते चांशकला पुंसः कृष्णस्तु भगवान् स्वयम् इन्द्रारिव्याकुलं लोकं मृडयन्ति युगे युगे तद्वाग्विसर्गो जनतागविप्लवो यस्मिन् प्रतिश्लोकमबद्धवदपि नामान्यनन्तस्य यशोऽङ्कितानि यत् शृण्वन्ति गायन्ति गृह्णन्ति साधवः यस्यां वै श्रूयमाणायां कृष्णे परमपुरुषे भक्तिरुत्पद्यते पुंसः शोकमोहभयापहा आत्मा रामाश्च मुनयो निर्ग्रन्था पुरुक्रमे कुर्वन्तः तु किं भक्तिम् इत्थं भूतगुणो हरि त्वयि मेऽनन्यविषया मतिर्मधुपते सकृत् रतिम् उद्वता दग्धा गङ्गेवौघम् उदन्वती उद्दामभावपिशुनामलवल्गुहास व्रीडावलोकनिहतो मदनोऽपि यासाम् सम्मूह्य चापमजहात् प्रमदोत्तमास्ता यस्येन्द्रियं विमथितुं कुहकैर्न शेकुः भवद्विधा भागवतास्तीर्थभूता स्वयं विभो तीर्थीकुर्वन्ति तीर्थानि स्वान्तस्तेन गदाभृता तूलयामलवेनापि न स्वर्गं न पुनर्भवं भगवत्सङ्गिसङ्गस्य मर्त्यानां किमुताशिषः तिरस्कृता विप्रलब्धाः क्षप्ता क्षिप्ता हतापि नास्य तत्प्रतिकुर्वन्ति तद्भक्ताः प्रभवोऽपि पुनश्च भूयात् भगवदनन्ते रतिप्रतङ्गश्च तदाश्रयेषु महत्सु यां यामुपयामि सृष्टिं मैत्रस्तु सर्वत्र नमो द्विजेभ्यः एतावान् सांख्ययोगाभ्यां स्वधर्म परिनिष्ठया जन्मलाभ परपुंसामन्ते नारायण स्मृतिः अकाम सर्वकामो वा मोक्षकामो दारधि तीव्रेण भक्ति योगेन यजेत पुरुषं परम् अहमेवासमेवाग्रे नान्यद्यत् सदसत्परम् पश्चादहं यदेतच्च यो वशिष्येत सोऽस्म्यहम् तृतीयर्थं यत् प्रतीयेत न प्रतीयेत चात्मनि तद्विद्यादात्मनो मायां यथा बाधो यथा तमः यथा महान्ति भूतानि भूतेषु चावशेषनु प्रविष्टानि अप्रविष्टानि तथा तेषु न तेषाम् एतावदेव जिज्ञास्यं तत्त्वजिज्ञासुनात्मनः अन्वयव्यतिरेकाभ्यां यत् स्यात् सर्वत्र सर्वदा अत्र सर्गो विसर्गश्च स्थानं पोषणमूतयः मन्वन्तरेषानुकथा निरोधो मुक्तिराश्रयः हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे श्री गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधदालये कृष्णाय भक्ताय नमो नमः Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much for your kind association. Let us get started with our study of Granthara Srimad Bhagavatam in our Bhakti Vaibhava course. And let me share my screen here. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. I think we have to start from slide number 101. Is that correct? Yes. Ajay Govindrup is nodding in approval. So let's get started. Let me expand full screen. Okay. So I hope everybody can see the slide. We are starting from Grantharaj Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 9, text number 21. Varam varaya bhadram te varesham mabhivanchitam brahman shreya parishramah pumsamad darshanavadhi. Translations and purports by our beloved founder Acharya Nitya Lila Pravishtha Om Vishnupad Shri Srimad Abhay Charana Arvinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaj Prabhupada Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Translation. The Supreme Personality of Godhead, Lord Vishnu, who is giving direct darshan to the first living entity in this material universe, Lord Brahma, is speaking as follows. I wish you good luck. O Brahma, you may ask from me. And who am I? Vara Isham. Vara Isham. I am Varadraj. I am the giver of all benedictions. You can ask me, Vara Isham, all that you may desire. Whatever you want, you ask me. Abhivanchitam. Whatever you desire, you ask from me. I can fulfill all your vancha. You may know that the ultimate benediction, as a result of all penances, parishrama, the fruit of all parishram, the fruit of all austerity, penance, hard work is mad darshana, is to see my form by realization. To see me is the best of all benedictions. Shreya is mad darshana. The highest good one may achieve is to have my darshan. Paramo labho Krishna darshana lalasa. Paramo labho uttama shloka darshanam. Paramo labho uttama shloka darshanam. In chapter 80th of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, this is what Sudama Vipra and his wife discuss. The different reasons why he should go to Dwarka. Even if he doesn't get any wealth, even if they don't get relief from their material poverty, they discuss that at least there will be Krishna darshan, which is the highest benediction one can want. Paramo labho uttama shloka darshanam. Same principle is being revealed in this verse also by Krishna himself, that the best benediction one can receive is mad darshana, my darshan. Lord Vishnu is saying. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada says the ultimate realization of the supreme truth is knowing and seeing face to face the personality of Godhead. Knowing, understanding Krishna. This is called Vidmahe in the Gayatri mantra. Guru Gayatri, Gaur Gayatri, Kam Gayatri. Vidmahe, to understand Krishna, to understand Guru Maharaj, to understand Sri Gauranga Mahaprabhu, to understand Krishna, who is the original Kamadev in the spiritual world. Understanding comes first. Tattva jidnyasanatmana. This eagerness to understand, to know Krishna must be there. Brahma jidnyasa. Tato Brahma jidnyasa. The beginning of Vedanta Sutra, Brahma Sutra is Atato Brahma jidnyasa. We should not have curiosity about material things. We should have curiosity about Guru Gauranga Gopinath. This Vidmahe, to understand Krishna, is the first step. If we can understand Krishna, then we can meditate upon Krishna. Dhimahi. Dhimahi, we meditate upon Guru Gauranga Gopinath. This happens after Vidmahe, after we can understand Krishna. If we don't understand Krishna, what are we going to meditate upon? That meditation will be imaginary. That meditation will be partial. That meditation will be incomplete. But if we understand, then we can truly, actually, factually meditate. So before we can meditate, we have to understand. And if we understand, and if we are able to meditate upon Guru Gauranga Gopinath, then prachodayat. Then they will inspire us. Our activities will be inspired by Guru Gauranga Gopinath. So understanding, realization, having darshan of Krishna by surrendering to a tattvadarshi Guru is most important. Tadvidhi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. Text 22. Manishitaanubhavoyam mama lokavalokanam yad upashrut rahasi chakartha paramam tapaha. Translation. The highest perfectional ingenuity is the personal perception of my abodes. Yad gatva na nivartante tad dhama paramam mama. And this has been possible because of your submissive attitude. Submissive attitude. Mai arpita manobuddhir mameva shasi ash samshaya. You have got perception of me personally along with my abode, the spiritual world, because of your submissive attitude in the performance of severe penance. How? Vidhivat. According to my order. How I have said. That's how you have done, submissively, obediently, with faith. Shraddhavan bhajate yoma samay yuktattamo mata. Therefore, I have granted you my direct darshan. Me, along with my spiritual abode, you have had darshan. It's possible because of your submissive attitude. You're obedient to me. In the purport, Srila Prabhupada writes, the highest perfectional stage of life is to know Lord Krishna by actual perception. And this happens by Krishna's grace. This happens by Krishna's grace. When Krishna is completely satisfied, tasama virvushauri, smayamana mukhambuja. When Krishna smiles upon us, his smile is the benediction. Then we can vidmahe, dhimahi, and prachodayat. We can understand Krishna, we can meditate upon Krishna, and whatever we do, all our cheshtha, all our activities are inspired by Krishna. Mat karma krin. We work for Krishna by the grace of Krishna. This can be attained by everyone. Krishna consciousness is for everyone. Krishna is public property. Krishna is public property, but this public is devotee. Aham bhakta paradhino. He aswatantra evadvija sadhubhir grasta hridayo bhakta bhakta janapriya. Krishna tvam akinchana gochara. Krishna is the property of the humble, submissive, surrendered, obedient devotees who have prem. Who have prem. Krishna is premadhin. He is controlled by the prem of his devotees. Nirantaram vashikrita pratiti nandanandane kada karishyasi hamam kripa kataksha bhajanam. Krishna is controlled by the prem of the love of his devotees. This can be attained, the perfectional stage of actual direct perception of Krishna can be attained by everyone who is willing to discharge the act of devotional service. Krishna is all attractive, sarva akarshita hiti Krishna. But bhakti attracts Krishna. Bhakti has the power of akarshan to Krishna. Krishna gets attracted by bhakti. Yashoda Maiya is churning the yogurt to make delicious butter for Krishna while singing Krishna's glories, Krishna's names, and thinking of Krishna. Smaranam, Kirtanam, Shravanam, Vandanam. She's singing the pastimes of Krishna. And Krishna came there. Gave up his Yog Nidra and came. Shri Advaita Acharya, Srila Srivas Thakur, Shri Haridas Thakur, they are praying for Krishna to descend. And Krishna comes from Vaikuntha to Nadia. So, if we perform devotional service to Krishna as enjoined in the revealed scriptures, Tasmat Shastram Pramanam, if we accept the version of the Shastra, and as it is mentioned in the Shastra, Shastra says Krishna Varnam Tisa Krishnam Sangopangastra Parshadam Yadne Sankirtana Prayar Ejanti Sumedas. Intelligent persons will worship the Supreme Personality of Godhead in Kali Yuga. That personality of Godhead who is always chanting Krishna, 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 and who is is a Krishna who is Gauranga, not Shamanga. He's Gauranga. And he's worshipped by Yajna Sankirtana. He's mainly worshipped prior, mainly worshipped by Yajna Sankirtan Yajna. Then we will do Nam Sankirtan. Param Vijayate Shri Krishna Sankirtanam. Those who follow the scriptures, they will get Krishna. Shri Krishna acts in Bhagavad Gita. Beg your pardon. Shri Krishna asks in Shri Bhagavad Gita that one always be mindful of him, always be his devotee, always worship him only, and always bow down before him. Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyaji mam namaskuru. And by so doing, one is sure to go back home, back to Godhead without any doubt. Mam evashyasi satyam te pratijane priyosi. Texts 23. Pratyadishtam maya tatra tvai karma vimohite tapo me hridayam sakshad atmaham tapaso anagha. O Anagha, O sinless Brahmaji, you may know from me that it was I who first ordered you to undergo penance. When you were perplexed in your duty, such penance is my heart and soul, and therefore penance and I are non-different. Sakshad Atma Aham Tapasa. I was the one who spoke those two syllables to you, Tapa. It was me, because I am non-different from Tapasya. Tapo Divyam. I am non-different from Divya Tapas. Not Tapasya for Janmam, not Tapasya for Ahar Nidra Bhayamaithun, not Tapasya for Dharma Artha Kama Moksha, but Tapasya to get Krishna. Tapo Divyam. I am non-different from such Tapasya. The penance by which one can see the personality of Godhead Krishna face to face is to be understood as devotional service to Krishna and nothing else. Tapasya to obtain Krishna is bhakti. Such tapasya, such penance, such austerity is the internal potency of the Lord. It is performed under Yogamaya. It is Daivi Prakriti Ashrita and is non-different from Krishna. Krishna Bhakti is non-different from Krishna because it is purely spiritual. Such acts of internal potency are exhibited by non-attachment for material enjoyment. A natural symptom of genuine bhakti is detachment from material enjoyment, indriya tripti. The living entities are engaged in the conditions of material bondage because of their propensity for janasya mohoyam aham mameti, their propensity for proprietorship and enjoying mentality in this material world. Enjoying separately from Krishna, it is this mentality that keeps us in this world. Krishna bahirmukha jiv bhog vancha kare, nikatastha maya tare jhapati adhare. But by engagement in the devotional service of Krishna, one becomes detached from this enjoying spirit. How to become free from this enjoying spirit? Vishaya vinivartante niraharasya dehinam rasovarjam rasopasya param drishtva nivartate. By engaging in the superior devotional service of Krishna, rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhakti ruchyate. Then by practicing service to Krishna, then we give up service to our material senses. The devotees automatically become detached from worldly enjoyment, and this detachment is the result of perfect knowledge, spiritual knowledge. Divya Jnana Hriday Prakashito. Therefore, the penance of devotional service includes Jnana Vairagya. Jnana Vairagya. Janayati Ashu Vairagya. Jnanam Chatat Ahetukam. Vasudevya Bhagavati. Bhakti Yoga Prayojita. Janayati Ashu Vairagyam Jnanam Chatat Ahetukam. Therefore, Tapo Divyam, the penance of devotional service includes Jnana and Vairagya, knowledge and detachment. And that is the manifestation of the transcendental potency of Krishna. Chit Shakti, Swarupa Shakti. In Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita of Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj, it is said that if someone sincerely wants to see Krishna and at the same time wants to enjoy this material world, the devotee chants Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, which means, my dear Radharani, my dear Krishna Chandra, please engage me in your eternal loving devotional service. And at the same time, Vishaya Lalasa, he wants to enjoy this material world also, then such a person is a murkha. He's a fool. He's a fool. He wants to enjoy material things also, and he wants to attain Krishna also. One who wants to remain here in the material world for material enjoyment has no business entering the eternal kingdom of God. So what does Krishna do to such a person who is praying Krishna, Krishna, and also has Trishna, thirst for material things? What does Krishna do? Krishna says, I favor such a foolish devotee. Yasyaham anugranami harishye taddhanam shanai. Taddhanam tejantasya svajana dukkha dukkhita. Such a person, I will give him my mercy because he's praying to me. He's fool. He wants material things, but he's praying to me, so I will give him my anugraha. I will give him my mercy. How? My mercy will manifest to him not in a way that he wants, not in a way that he expects, but my mercy will descend upon him. Vara Isham, I am the best of the givers of benediction. He is Murkha, but I am Vidnya. I am intelligent. I am Chaturatma Shiromani. I will give him my mercy by Harishe Taddhanam Shanai. I am Hari, and I will steal away. Padashritanam cha samasta chauram. I will snatch away everything that he possesses in the material world. Sarva amangala hare iti hari. Srila Prabhupada is quoting this from Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela, chapter 22, texts 38 and 39. Krishna kahe ama bhaje mage vishay sukh, amrit chhadi visha mage ei bada murkh. Ami vidnya ei murkhe vishay ke nediba, swacharnamrit diya vishaya bhulaiba. Krishna kahe, Krishna himself says, ama bhaje, this devotee, ama bhaje, he's worshipping me, but mage vishay sukh. Akama sarva kama va, moksha kama udaradhi, tivrena bhakti yogena, yajeta purusham param. Just now we were reciting in our memorization verses from Srimad Bhagavatam that whether one is desireless, whether one is full of material desires, or whether one wants liberation from this material world, tivrena bhakti yogena, yajeta purusham param. We should worship Purushottam Krishna. Whatever our situation is, everyone should worship Krishna. Why? For this reason. This is Krishna. He's so amazing. Krishna is so amazing that even if someone worships Krishna with material desires, mage vishay sukh, what is the position of such a devotee? Karma Mishra Bhakta. Amrit chhadi vish mage. He wants to give up Amrit, the real elixir of life, nectar, and he's asking for poison. Poison, give me poison, vish mage. Ei bada murkh. Mage vishay sukh. He's a fool who is asking for material sense enjoyment. Material sense enjoyment, bhogashvara prasaktanam taya parita chetasam. Vasayatmika buddhi samadho no vihati. He's a foolish person. But I am not a fool, Krishna says. Krishna kahe, I am not a fool. Ami vidnya ei murkhe vishay kene diba. I am intelligent. Why should I fulfill the material desire of this, my foolish devotee? Swacharnamridya. I will give him the nectar of my charanamrit. I will give him nectar. I will give him bhakti. I will give him my charanamrit. Vishaya bhulaiba. And when he will taste my charanamrit, Vishaya bhulaiba, he will forget lowly material sense gratification. Shrenim sada tuchchavat. He will realize how tuchha material sense enjoyment is there in this material. A Brahma Stamba Paryantam Sarvam Mayamayam Jagat. He will realize this is nothing. Material sense enjoyment is nothing compared to Premanand, the bliss of Krishna Prem. Satyam Satyam Punah Satyam Harer Nam Eva Kevalam. He will realize this is Krishna's position. And then Krishna in our Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj, Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Maharaj quotes this very beautiful verse from Hari Bhakti Sudodaya, from one of our Vedic literatures, text 42, 22nd chapter of the Madhya Leela of Shri Chaitanya Charitamrita. Sthana Bhilashitoham Tvam Praguyam Kacham Vichinvan Apidivyaratnam Swamin Kritarthosmi Varam Nayache. This is a verse not from Srimad Bhagavatam, one of the Upapurans, when Dhruva Maharaj was being blessed by Lord Hari, Supreme Personality of Godhead. Our 5-year-old Mahabhagwat, Shri Dhruv Maharaj, said to Krishna, "O Swami, O my dear Lord, I was performing severe types of penance. Tapasi sthitoham. I had given up eating, I had given up drinking, I had even given up breathing, I had given up sitting down, I had given up sleeping. I was performing such tapasya. Because Thana Bilashi, I wanted opulent material position. But now I have gotten you, who are Deva Munindra Guhyam. You are very difficult, even for the great demigods, saintly persons, and kings to attain. But I have gotten you, Tvam Praptavan. I have got you, who are difficult to get even for the Deva Munindra. The demigods, the Munis, and the kings, even they cannot get you. I was wanting a kingdom. But even for the great Chakravartis, kings, you are Durlabh. What does that mean? I was wanting Sthan. I was wanting Sthana Vilashi, material position. That means Kacham Vichinvan. I was searching for a piece of broken glass. What is the value of a piece of broken glass? We throw away a broken glass and purchase a new one. We don't care for broken pieces of glass. They're useless. Instead, they can cut you. They're harmful. They're useless and harmful. Broken pieces of glass. We just trash them. And I was wanting a broken piece of glass. Kacham Vichinvan. But instead, I have found a most valuable jewel. Api Divya Ratnam. Oh, therefore, Krishna, I am so satisfied. Swamin Kritarthosmi. Swamin Kritarthosmi. I am so satisfied. I am so happy. Fully contented. And therefore, I do not wish to ask any material benediction from you. Varam na yache. O Vara Isham. Varam na yache. I don't want, Varadaraj Krishna, I don't want any benediction from you. Printer paper? नहीं इकडे बस इकडे लास्ट मध्ये सॉरी यस I was looking for broken pieces of glass. Varam na yache. I don't want anything. Why? Because Tvam Praptavan. I have got you, Krishna. One cannot, however, be engaged in the penance of devotional service without being completely free from all sins. Teshamantakatam papam jananam punya karmana te dvandva moha nirmukta bhajate mam dridhavrata. We have to become antagatam papa. We have to become free from sinful activities. Otherwise, we cannot get Krishna. As stated in Sri Bhagavad Gita, only a person who is completely free from all reactions of sins can engage himself in the worship of Krishna. Bhajante mam dridha vrata. And how was Brahmaji? He was anaga. He was sinless. Krishna is certifying you are anaga. Think of the position of Arjun and Brahmaji. Krishna is certifying anaga. Anaga. When they will see me, they will say, Aghasur. Anaga. These pure devotees are anaga. Brahmaji was sinless and therefore he faithfully discharged the advice of Krishna. Tapa, tapa. Krishna's advice was tapa, tapa. Do tapasya, do tapasya. And Krishna, being satisfied with Brahmaji, awarded him the desired result. Mam darshanam. Therefore, only love and penance combined can please the Lord. And the symptom of love is Ashlishava padaratam pinashtumam adarshanan marmahatam karotuva yatha tathava vidadhatu lampato mat prananathastu sa evana para. That Krishna, you can do whatever you want. You have many devotees. You have unlimited devotees serving you. But I only have you. Mat prananathastu sa evana. And no one else. Therefore, I will do what pleases you. I will do what you want me to do. Without any conditions. You can do what you want. But I will do what pleases you. I will be trinadapi suniche. Tarorapi sahishmana maniyana manadena kirtaniya sadahari. I will be na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim, kavitam va jagadisha kamaye. Mama janmani janmanishware bhavatat bhakti rahairuki tvai. I want ahituki bhakti for your lotus feet. Without asking anything from you. Na dhanam, na janam, na sundarim. This conquers Krishna. This pleases Krishna. And when Krishna is pleased, then our life is successful. Samsiddhi, Haritoshana. And only love and tapasya can please Krishna. We can say, Krishna, I love you, Krishna, I love you, but not be willing to perform tapasya. What kind of prema is that? Take the dust from my feet, Narad. Take it. Quick, take it. What about you going to hell? First you go, give this dust to Krishna, relieve his headache, then come back, we will tell you why we are giving. Yes, we know we will go to hell. But, Shripad Narad Muniji, if we can relieve Krishna of his headache even for a moment, we are willing to go eternally and suffer in hell. Just moment relief. Yatte sujata charanam buruham staneshu bhita ashanai. We are so careful in serving you, Krishna, that we want the utmost comfort and pleasure for you. When this bhav comes, tatsukh bhav, that we want to see Krishna happy, not swasukh bhav, tatsukh bhav, Krishna. What will please Krishna? When this feeling becomes prominent in the heart, then Krishna comes. Dāsa mavir bhushauri. If you see the 31st chapter of the 10th canto of Srimad Bhagavatam, entitled the Gopi Geet, there are 19 verses. The first 18 verses, if we read, one may get a feeling that the gopis want Krishna for their pleasure. They want to see Krishna. They want to speak with Krishna. They want to have Krishna's association. They want. Where are you, Krishna? Where are you? We want you. We want you. This feeling may come reading the first 18 verses. But in the 9th verse, it becomes clear that the gopis want Krishna so they can serve him for Krishna's pleasure in a way that pleases Krishna. Anukulyena Krishna Anushilanam Bhakti Uttama. They don't want Krishna for their personal enjoyment, but they want Krishna so they can serve Krishna. And service to Krishna is paramount for the gopis, Vraj gopis. When this becomes clear after hearing the 19th verse, where there is expression of Tat Sukhvancha, they want to serve Krishna and please Krishna, then Krishna appeared. Therefore, only love and penance combined can please Krishna, and thus one is able to attain his complete mercy. Krishna directs the sinless devotee, and the sinless devotee attains the highest perfection of life. Krishna directs the sinless devotee. Tesham satyuktanam bhajatam pritipurukam dadami buddhi yogam tam. How? Yenamam upayantite. So that the sinless devotee attains the highest perfection of life. Krishna. Text 24. Shrijami tapasai vedam grasami tapasa punah bibrarmi tapasa vishwam viryam me duscharam tapaha. Lord Vishnu is telling Brahmaji, I create this cosmos by such penance. I maintain it by the same energy of tapasya. And I withdraw it by the same energy of tapasya. Shrishti, Sthiti, Pralay. I do it. With the power of tapasya. Therefore, the potency is tapasya only. The viryam, the potency is tapasya. Power comes from tapasya. And the purport Srila Prabhupada says, in executing tapasya, penance, one must be determined to return home, to return to Krishna, who is the Supreme Godhead. And one must decide to undergo all types of penances, austerities, trials, and tribulations for that end, to get Krishna. I have highlighted in the purport, Srila Prabhupada says, an easy-going life and attainment of perfection in transcendental realization cannot go together. I repeat, easygoing life of material sense gratification and getting Krishna, Krishna Prapti, cannot go together, Prabhupada says. To get Krishna, one has to become pure, which means one has to give up the anarthas. One has to give up indriya tripti, sense gratification. One cannot cheat Krishna. I will enjoy material world, and then in the end I will chant Narayana. I will chant Hare Krishna. I will say Hari Hari. I will say Haram, 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 and get Krishna. These histories are mentioned in the Shastra. Kaumudikinai, to teach us Kim Uta, that even if someone says Haram, even if someone calls out to his son who has a Bhagavatic name, Narayan, one will get Krishna. What to speak of Kim Uta Shraddhayan Granam? What to speak of Kim Puna Shraddhayan Grinam? What to speak of someone, devotee, who chants with faith, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Someone does Prem Nam Sankirtan. What to speak of such a person, such a devotee? That is Kimuta, Kaumuti Kinya. Not that we take it as a license to break the regulative principles and enjoy, thinking that, oh, then I will chant Hare Krishna and get Krishna. No, that is a Namaprad. That is a Namaprad. That we chant Hare Krishna after performing sins deliberately, thinking that the holy name will erase the sins. To perform sinful activities on the strength of the holy name of Krishna. Namno baladyasya hi papa buddhi. That's a Namaprad. You cannot cheat Krishna. If we can figure it out, okay, let me enjoy, let me not care about the regulative principles. Let me, ya shastra vritim utsrijya vartate kama karataha. No, then na sa siddhim avapnoti, na sukham na param gati. Na siddhim avapnoti. You will not get perfection. And na sukham na param gati. You will not get real happiness and you will not get the supreme destination, Krishna. You cannot cheat Krishna. To get Krishna, we have to follow Krishna's formula. Man mana bhava man bhakto madhya ji mam namaskuru. Mam eva shasya satyam te pratijani priyosi me. We have to follow Krishna's formula. Krishna is more clever than any living entity. Therefore, he wants to see how painstaking the devotee is in devotional service. We cannot cheat Krishna. Krishna is too clever. He is Chaturatma Shiromani. He is too clever. We cannot devise our own little shortcuts. They will end in dead end. Dead end. Dead end. Our figured out paths are dead ends. So what is the real path? Don't argue. Tarko pratishtha shrutayo vibhinna nasha rishiryasya matam na bhinnam dharmasya tattvam nihitam guhaya. What is the road? Mahajano yena gata sapumsa. The Bhakti Marg is Mahajano yena gata sapumsa. Don't argue. Therefore, Srila Bhakti Rakshak Sridhar Maharaj said, essence of all advice is hold your tongue and just surrender. Mahajano yena gata sapumsa. Krishna is more clever than us. We cannot cheat Krishna. We cannot fool Krishna. Krishna wants to see how painstaking the devotee is in devotional service. The order is received from Krishna either directly or through the bona fide spiritual master, through Guru and through Krishna. And to execute that order, however painstaking, is the severe type of penance. Hare Krishna. Krishna says, be humble, be tolerant. It may be very difficult. But to do that, tatsuk vancha, for giving pleasure to Krishna. Krishna will be pleased if I tolerate. Krishna will be pleased if I take a humble position. Krishna will be pleased if I give respect. Krishna will be pleased if I don't expect respect. Krishna will be pleased if I just take shelter of Krishna now. Then when our desire is to please Krishna, Haritoshanam, then our life becomes successful. Athapumbir dvijashrishta varnashrama vivaka swanushtita dharmasya samsiddhir. Dharmasya samsiddhir. The perfection of dharma is Haritoshanam. This is tapasya. Tapasya doesn't mean going to some remote forest and sitting Digambar. No. Tapasya means काष्ठेर पुतली यथा नाचाओ से मते, नाचाओ नाचाओ प्रभु, नाचाओ से मते. That is tapasya. To become a surrendered puppet of Krishna. Nachao, nachao, Prabhu, nachao, Simta. You can make me dance the way you want me to dance. One who follows the principle rigidly is sure to achieve success in attaining Krishna's mercy. Srila Prabhupada is writing this with great realization because he is that. He has done it. So he can say with full realization. Page number 118 and text number 25. We will continue, Krishna willing, day after tomorrow. Thank you very much, dear devotees. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol. I apologize for the delay. If there are any questions, we can take now. Hare Krishna. Yes, Shamchandra Prabhu, please go ahead.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Dandat Pranam. Jai Srila Prabhupada. Thank you for your fantastic class today. Very enlightening. So here we understand that Brahmaji has got the darshan of the abode, and that Srila Prabhupada is the highest perfection. Abode and through penance and love. That is what we understand, isn't it?
Yes.
So which means Brahmaji is clearly here above the three modes of material nature. Otherwise, one cannot get the darshan of the Lord. And yet, for creation of the material world, he is subjected to employ the mode of passion, because without passion we cannot create in the material world. So, and also during the Lord's pastimes in the material world also, we see that Brahmaji doesn't get entry into certain inner circle, like Rasalila and all that. So it's very, and also Brahmaji gets bewildered at various times, despite all this tapasya, love and everything, and then having taken darshan of the Lord and his abode. So does it mean that the Lord completely makes him forget what he has already achieved, and then now you start fresh? Like I empower you for this creation part, and then you do this. So why is it that Brahmaji is not able to, continue that same thing what he already saw while creating and while entering into the pastimes of the Lord in the material world? Because material world is after all created by Brahmaji. Secondary creation. So this is a little bit bewildering also for a conditioned soul, so just can you reconcile these two, and how do we understand this?
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. It is true that Brahmaji is self-realized, Brahmaji is sinless, and Brahmaji is gunatit. He is beyond the modes of material nature. That's why he is having sakshat darshan of Krishna and Krishna's abode. If you read the subsequent verses that are about to come, now Krishna is telling Brahmaji, ask me for a benediction. And when Brahmaji will ask a benediction, Brahmaji will pray that Krishna, if you so desire, give me the Srijan Shakti, give me the power to create in a way that I don't forget you. I want to become the secondary creator as a service to you, but please take care that I don't forget you, Krishna. That was a genuine prayer of Brahmaji. And then when Brahmaji gets empowered with the Srijan Shakti, the power to create and become the secondary creator in this material world, we see, as you rightly mentioned, there are times when Brahmaji seems to forget Krishna and get bewildered by the material energy, like getting attracted to his own daughter, like getting, after reciting Brahma Samhita prayers, Brahmaji gets bewildered about the position of Krishna in Vrindavan. And he becomes vimohit, he becomes bewildered. But what is it? Brahma Vimohan Leela. It is a Leela. So Leela means Krishna is enacting a particular pastime which teaches us valuable lessons. Printer paper पाहिजे? Loft मध्ये जा, जे माझं कॅबिनेट आहे ना ते उघड. There are printer papers kept. My side of the Janasya Mohoyam Aham Mameti. My side, my cabinet. I was just bewildered. Hare Krishna, always bewildered. So this is Vimohan Leela, where Brahmaji is teaching us that when we take a material position of a creator, of a manager, it is possible that we will be overcome temporarily by material thoughts, by material conceptions. But if we are sincere, if we have sincerely prayed to Krishna, ultimately we will come out unscathed. Ultimately we will come out successful by Krishna's grace. And in every Leela, this is the conclusion. Brahmaji gets bewildered, but then Shivji is there to remind Brahmaji, what are you doing running after your own road? Or Krishna is there to teach Brahmaji a good lesson, that don't try to test me in Vrindavan. Vrindavan is a place of Sharanagati. Don't try to come and show your power here in Vrindavan. You're powerless. So Brahmaji even immediately gets corrected. And then the 14th chapter of the 10th Canto is testimony to Brahmaji's deep spiritual realizations. All those prayers offered by Brahmaji. And we see even in Srimad Bhagavatam, King Priyavrat, he was a Vairagi. He had given up everything and Vairagi. But when Manu Maharaj requested him that you have to start a vansh, you have to start your dynasty, because otherwise how this world will be maintained, you have to get into Grahastha life. He didn't want. And Narad Muni was saying, don't do it. You'll get entangled. Remain a renunciate. But then Brahmaji came, third Mahajan. Swayambhuva Manu is Mahajan, Narad Muni is Mahajan, and Brahmaji is also Mahajan. Three Mahajans. And then there's a tiebreaker. Brahmaji is a tiebreaker. He says, no, you get married. And he gets married and does get entangled for some time. But Krishna is always there to protect. Krishna protects him and he comes back to his original consciousness. So what we learn from Brahmaji is that no matter how great we are, we may be Brahmaji, who has had direct darshan of Krishna, but we may get bewildered. Chitraketu Maharaj got bewildered after having darshan of Lord Shankarshan. But the lesson is, in all these instances, they did come back to the proper spiritual position. There were some hiccups. There may be some speed bumps. What is it called in India? Speed breakers. There was some bump along the way. But there are shock absorbers in the devotional car, and we'll be okay. Some bump will be there, but it will be okay. We'll be protected ultimately. So yes, we learn the lesson from this, that when engaged in the material world, we may become forgetful of Krishna. We may get so engrossed in our seva, in the mode of passion, that sometimes we may get forgetful of Krishna. But if we are sincere, then our spiritual progress is never lost. Neha vikramana shosti pratyavayana vidyate. Swalpamapyasya dharmasya trayate mahato bhayat. Nantar. That is the lesson we learn from Brahmaji. That yes, in this material world, it's danger at every step. Padam, padam, vipadam. That's a fact. And even great devotees can sometimes falter, but they will not fall. Krishna will protect them. This is the lesson. Is that okay, Prabhuji?
Yeah. So in Brahma's 100 years of his lifetime, does he keep getting darshan of the Lord on a regular basis?
Just now we were, by the causeless mercy of Hari Guru and Vaishnavas, we were in Sri Jagannath Puri Dham. And my Guru Maharaj, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj, said something very beautiful in one class. Maharaj said that Srila Haridas Thakur, who is incarnation of Brahmaji, was doing his Nam Bhajan at Siddhabakul. And every day after the Upalabhog offering, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would come from Jagannath temple to Siddhabakul to give darshan to Haridas Thakur, to Srila Haridas
Yeah.
Thakur. And Maharaj said, every day Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, every day. And
Yeah.
Maharaj said that similarly, every day Krishna gives darshan to Brahmaji also. Every kalpa, every day of Brahma, once in a day of Brahma, Krishna gives darshan to Brahmaji. Krishna incarnates once in a day of Brahma, in every kalpa. In every day of Brahma, once Krishna comes. And that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu maintained in Gaur Leela also. Every day he would give darshan to Haridas Thakur, once a day he would come. So yes, he gets darshan every day.
Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
You know, the beauty of this pastimes, you know, we keep understanding it again after some time. I mean, at least in my case, I get bewildered. Oh, why Brahmaji? You know, what is his position? Why it is happening? Why that is happening? Hmm? And then again, when we read his prayers, oh, Brahmaji is so elevated soul. You know, so this keeps on like a cycle. You know, keeps on coming. So I think that is what actually I am getting realization from my own little practice.
One of
Hare
our
Krishna.
very great Gaudiya Acharyas is Sri Narhari Chakravarti, and he wrote a very important book called Bhakti Ratnakar, where the pastimes of Narottam Das Thakur, Srinivas Acharya, Shyamananda Pandit, and our Goswamis, they are mentioned. In that book, that pastime of Rupa Goswami's laughter is mentioned, where Rupa Goswami in his samadhi laughs, and the sadhu gets feels belittled. Yeah. So in that, after describing that pastime, Sri Narhari Chakravarti writes a very beautiful verse, which our acharyas over the years have said is a very important siddhanta to understand. And that verse is, Purabe sab bhagwat ikaye Vaishnave kriya mudra bhigyana bhujaye. That previously, all the preceding acharyas have said one thing, that it is difficult to understand the activities of pure devotee. Vaishnava kriya mudra bhigyana bhujaye. Why? Because the pure devotee is a puppet of Krishna. We discussed Kashtera Putali Yatha Nachao Semate. The pure devotee is a puppet of Krishna, and Krishna is Achintya Guna Swarupam. Krishna cannot be understood. Mam tu Vedana Kaschana. So nobody can understand Krishna. The pure devotee is a puppet of Krishna. So the pure devotee also is Achintya. Pure devotee also cannot be understood. Vigyana Bhujaya. And Krishna makes his pure devotees his puppets and engages them in performing certain leelas to instruct all of us. Then further, Sri Narhari Chakravarti writes in Bhakti Ratnakar, Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Priya Bhakta Dware Anyera Karena Shiksha Ihata Prakare. That Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Priya Bhakta Dware, using his dear devotees, Annera Dilena Shiksha. He gives Shiksha, teachings to others, Eita Prakare, in this way. That through Rupa Goswami, he's teaching the principle that even in your sleep, don't offend a Vaishnava. And another example is Shachi Mata. That Mahaprabhu used Shachi Mata to teach us that don't commit Vaishnava Aparadha to Advaita Acharya or any other devotee.
Mother.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Priya Bhakta Dware, through Brahmaji is teaching us. Priya Bhakta Dware, Annera Dilena Shiksha, Eita Prakare. In this way, he's teaching us through his pure devotees. Krishna has to use somebody to play that role to teach us lesson. So is Leela, Brahma Viman Leela. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. Last question, Bhagavati Vasudha Mataji.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, thank you Prabhuji for this wonderful class. Today we were discussing in the sloka number 24 in the purport that the easygoing life and attainment of perfection in transcendental realization cannot go together, and Lord is more clever, and he wants to see the painstaking the devotee in his devotional service.
Yes.
So I want to understand a little more on this pain-taking aspect, Prabhuji, because in the last line, one who follows the principle rigidly is sure to achieve the success in attaining the Lord's mercy. So what is that pain-taking, severe type of penances? Because one is easygoing, the next level is to our capacity, and this is pain-taking. So can you differentiate and how to?
Actually, they are non-different. Painstaking means it may be very tempting to eat something very tasty on Ekadashi, which is made of grains, but one controls. No, it's Ekadashi. I will painstakingly follow the Ekadashi Vrat. Or it may be very tempting to give into our temptations to do this, to do that, or to just react to a certain situation. But then if we know that this will not please Krishna, then we don't do it. So this is called painstakingly being Krishna conscious, being aware of Krishna, what will please Krishna, and avoiding things that are pratikul for bhajan, things that are unfavorable. Anukulya sankalpa pratikulya savarjanam. This is called painstaking bhakti. That every situation we analyze, is this favorable for my Krishna bhakti? Is this unfavorable for my Krishna bhakti? Analyzing everything based on that and acting accordingly in a favorable way to Krishna is painstaking. And if we are materially inclined and engaging in material sense gratification that is against the injunctions of the scripture, then getting Krishna is not possible. In the initial stages, one may be encouraged that, okay, whatever you are, akama sarva kama, just chant Hare Krishna. But it's a learning curve. It's a progression. Bhakti is kramena, it is step by step. How Srila Raghunath Das Goswami, initially he was accepting Mahaprabhu's Jagannath's Mahaprasad. Then he was standing at the Simhadwar. Then he was standing at the Anna Shatra. And then he was just having buttermilk once every 3 days, and sometimes not even that. So bhakti is like that. As we progress in bhakti, we have to go deeper and deeper. What we were doing in the initial 6 months in Krishna consciousness when we came, we cannot be doing now. Progressively, we have to become more and more intense in the practice of bhakti. So different levels are there. Initially, do whatever you want. Just come for the Bhakti Vriksha program every Friday. Saturday, Sunday, you do whatever you want. And there is no commitment of chanting also. But then slowly start chanting 2 rounds. Slowly we come to 16 rounds. Then the Kanthi Mala comes. Then Guru Padashraya. Then we take initiation. So like that, the bhakti goes more and more. Krishna slowly takes away everything. Padashritanam ja samasta chauram. He's going to take away everything. And to let Krishna take everything, that is called Sharanagati. So it's a progressive stage. But the bottom line is, unless and until one is practicing pure devotional service, one cannot get Krishna. Jivhara lalasai iti utidhai shishnodara parayana Krishna nahi pai. Mahaprabhu's vachan. That we have to become pure. If we are wanting to indulge in our sense gratification, then we will get sense gratification, we will not get Krishna. We'll have to wait. So the path to Krishna is the path of pure devotional service only. And there is no other shortcut. When Srila Prabhupada was asked, is there any other shortcut? Prabhupada said, this is the shortest cut that I'm giving you. This is the shortest cut. There is no shorter road than this. Sharanagati. Okay, Mataji?
Yes, I understood. So this is mainly in regard to following the process or principles or regulative principles. All
Yes.
that.
Yes, all the positives and the negatives. Vidhi Nished, both. Vidhi means the 64 limbs of bhakti, and Nished means the different 32 seva aparads and other things that we are not supposed to do. Both Vidhi Nished. Rules and regulations.
I was getting confused that how much effort you take to do service to the Lord, like devotional service, seva to the Lord. So that's why I got confused. So this painstaking is to follow the rules and regulations. And
Yes.
okay.
Painstakingly, you have to follow rules and regulations. Like Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. He is in the renounced order of life. So painstakingly follow. Even though it was difficult, coming from a palace, royal family, very difficult to follow those, but he did it. And Mahaprabhu was very pleased. Mahaprabhu Bhaktagan Vairagya Pradhan. Mahaprabhu was very happy. Like that. So whatever our ashram is, whatever our Guru Maharaj has ordained for us, it may be difficult, but one has to do it. Because Krishna has said, Karishya Vachanam Tava. That is called painstakingly. Some devotee may want to just sit and hear the yatra class, but they have got kitchen duty. They have to serve. So by doing that, they will please Guru. And by pleasing Guru, Krishna is pleased. Yasya prasadat, Bhagavad prasad. So the service given may be difficult. Fighting Ravan with bare hands, without any weapons. When Ravan is armed with 10 arms and all the powerful weapons, may be a very difficult service, but Jatayu did it. It's very difficult, but he did it. So that is called painstakingly doing what needs to be done, what Krishna wants us to do. And if we do it, that is the test. If we pass the test, then Krishna will give himself to us. So that is the meaning, painstakingly, doing whatever our Guru Maharaj has told us. We may like it, we may not like it. To make our personal likes and dislikes subservient to the order of Shri Guru. That is the path of pure devotion. Recently, Srila Radhanath Swami Maharaj said in one of the lectures, very beautiful sentence, very powerful sentence. Vrindavan, please listen carefully. Vrindavan is where you are serving your Guru. Think about it. Vrindavan is where you are serving your Guru. That is Vrindavan. Hare Krishna. Okay? Okay, so we'll stop here. Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Nitai Gaur, Hari Bol. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.